There are many common myths regarding IACS security. Let's take a look at 5 of these. Myth 1. We don't connect to the internet. Myth 2. Our control systems are behind a firewall. Myth 3. Hackers don't understand control systems. Myth 4. Our facility is not a target. And Myth 5. Our safety systems will protect us. Probably the most common myth concerning the cybersecurity of an IACS is the misconception that we don't connect to the internet. An IACS may not be directly connected to the internet. However, connections to the company business network, use of USB drives or separately maintained laptops, and even RS-232 use of Ethernet media converters can expose an IACS to potential hackers. Shodan ICS Radar is a project that was created to be a search engine for internet-connected devices. It shows directly facing internet systems. It is going to show you the typical applications, like BACnet, DNP3, Ethernet IP, and everything else that is exposed to the internet. So, here's a typical network as an example of what auditors may find on consulting engagements at facilities. These are all potential connections that could allow a breach. The first place the internet could be connected here would be unauthorized connections. Then the office LAN could allow access through a misconfigured firewall. How about infected third-party remote support that's been compromised? Then we have modems. You may think nobody uses modems anymore. However, we still find a lot of modems in our business. Most are not documented. Wireless. We're all using wireless in some form. That could be a way to get in. Infected laptops. That's not a direct connection to the internet, but there is a risk from portable media such as disks or USB sticks. We could have some type of infected maintenance equipment, like infected laptops. A lot of this is IP-based nowadays, so it's just something you might want to consider. And then the RS-232 links. You may think, I can't get an IP address out of that, but what if there is an IP to a serial converter? And then we have external PLC networks that may be undocumented because they were added as part of a project as a quick fix. Myth number 2, our control systems are behind a firewall. We're protected. Studies continue to reveal that the top control system's cyber weakness was insufficient network boundary protection. The problem is not a lack of firewalls but rather an abundance of misconfigured firewalls. It is important to understand that if your first firewall rule allows any, there's no protection. This means access rules were set up to allow all traffic from any source on any port to any destination. This is equivalent to an open invitation to hackers. You can have 1,000 rules after that, but if the first thing it sees says allow any, it will let all traffic through. According to Gartner, through 2023, 99% of firewall breaches will be caused by firewall misconfigurations, not firewall flaws. Even if configured correctly, there are published vulnerabilities. Vulnerabilities are vendor agnostic. Firewalls are not necessarily the cure-all. They are an important part of your defense in-depth approach, but like anything else, they require care and maintenance. Many people think hackers don't understand control systems. This is no longer true. Information on control systems and how they work is readily available to hackers through online training and self-help videos. Hacking has moved from a hobbyist pursuit with a goal of notoriety to a criminal pursuit with a goal of money. Hackers can sell unknown vulnerabilities, zero-day exploits, on the black market to criminals who use them to break into computers and networks. We are seeing more and more criminal extortion over the internet. Hackers with networks of hacked machines threatening to launch DOS attacks against companies. Our facility is not a target. Who would target us? The European Union Agency for Cybersecurity, ENISA, is the EU's agency dedicated to achieving a high common level of cybersecurity across Europe. Thanks to their Threat Landscape 2022 reporting, we have this chart that highlights the affected sectors concerning incidents observed based on open-source intelligence and is a result of work by ENISA in situational awareness. It may be difficult to break down at first without reading the associated report. But it does give you an indication that all sectors are affected by security threats. Myth 5: Our safety systems will protect us. While safety systems such as a Safety Integrated System, SIS, or Basic Process Control System, BPCS, focus on functional safety, they are most likely tied into a larger network. Modern safety systems are microprocessor-based with programmable systems configured with a Windows PC. Integrating control and safety systems using Ethernet communications with open and insecure protocols such as Modbus, TCP, or OPC is commonplace. Many safety system communication interface modules run embedded operating systems and Ethernet stacks that have known vulnerabilities. An internet attack could defeat even the most sophisticated safety integrated system or safety integrity level. This video is part of ISA's IC32M course, using the ISA IEC 62443 standards to secure your control systems. The ISA Industrial Cybersecurity training courses and knowledge-based certificate recognition program are based on ISA IEC 62443. The world's only consensus-based series of automation cybersecurity standards and a key component of government cybersecurity plans. This program covers the complete IACS lifecycle. The program is designed for IT and control system security professionals who need to develop a command of industrial cybersecurity terminology and a thorough understanding of the material embedded in the 62443 series of standards. The ISA IEC 62443 cybersecurity certificates are awarded to those who successfully complete a designated training course and pass the corresponding exam. Visit isa.org to explore our IACS cybersecurity courses and certificate program. Links are provided in the comments below.